Uh, my husband and I legally adopted our grandson.
Okay.
And in the adoption decree, they said that we would obtain a birth certificate with my husband and I names as the parent.
Okay.
After the proceedings, the attorney said that she would get the paperwork to us to get us that form so that we could get the adoptions, the new birth certificate. She never did get us the paperwork. Finally, we went to her office to try to get the paperwork.
All right, I got you.
And found out that she was no longer there at the office, that she had been disbarred.
Oh, no.
Oh.
And so I was never able to get the paperwork to get his birth certificate. So now, how do I go about getting this new birth certificate?
Candy, let me ask you real quick. Just give me a time frame. How long ago from when you found out about this kind of disbarment, and when did the problem really start? Give me a time frame here.
We adopted him when he was 2. He's now 15.
Okay, all right. Carole, got a couple things here. What are your thoughts?
Most definitely, you have to have certain paperwork completed and forwarded to the Department of Health to get the birth certificate reissued with the adoptive parents' names as the biological parents. Most definitely, I would think the initial step would be to contact one of the court administrators with the court that entered the adoption decree and explain the situation, because adoption records are pretty secretive, and once that the adoption is finalized, it's even hard for the attorney of record in that case to get their hands on it.
Wow.
So it would really require assistance from the court. I think the initial step would be contacting one of the court administrators at the court, and starting with that. If that doesn't resolve the issue, it might take an attorney getting involved.
That's right.
Jim?
Well, two things working against you here, and this can be straightened out. This isn't something that's insurmountable.
That's good to hear.
But it's not something that's going to probably be simple either. One, because it's a complicated problem. Two, because of the passage of time. And so I would do exactly what Carole said, and that is start with the court administrator. Quite often they're very helpful. You talk to them about the problem. These ladies and sometimes men that work as court administrators have a lot of practical knowledge around the courthouse and can guide you through a lot. And if you don't get satisfaction in the end that way, go to another family law attorney and they can walk you through it.
And the court administrator y'all were talking about, would this be Chancery Court? Is this where you would?
It would be Chancery Court of whatever court entered the adoption decree.
That's right. Wherever that decree was entered originally is what is the courthouse you need to go back to.
Jim, is there any reason for them to look into the disbarment of the other attorney, or is that just water under the bridge and just keep going?
With this kind of time pass, it's just water under the bridge. Okay. And so, you know, if the attorney's been disbarred, there are plenty of other attorneys who do this kind of work and will get back with you and do it in a competent fashion if need be.
Candy, thank you so much for the call. Best of luck moving forward. Give us a call if you ever need to in the future. We'd love to hear how it goes for you, but really good luck moving forward there.